Oh, what do you know? Another video you've never seen before. It's a full entire team of zero speed players versus another team who also has every single player with zero speed. Now, I have done a video like this in the past, but the only difference here is yes, every player in today's video is going to have zero speed, which you'll see how ineffective each and every player is with zero speed out on the field in gameplay. But the difference here is that every other rating is completely unaffected. So the only difference in today's video is that every player featured only has zero speed. So players like Rob Gronkowski and Tom Brady haven't even hardly had their overall affected at all. Even with zero speed, they remain a 97 overall because every other rating is the same. Now you'll see in the gameplay that every player that has zero speed is pretty much as effective as a zero overall player. But where things will get really interesting is after we do the gameplay, which will probably be extremely funny. We're going to jump into a franchise as we always do with these two teams and see how bad they do throughout a simulated season with each and every player having zero speed. Because in the gameplay, you'll see that it doesn't matter that all the other stats are the same, and even though there's still some 90 rated players, it would be impossible to beat a team while using a full entire team with zero speed, even if every other stat was 99 rated. But with it being a simulation where the actual gameplay isn't a factor, just because the overall ratings are somewhat okay, we'll see how much of an effect the zero speed does have on the team throughout the full entire simulation. Obviously, this is a replay of the 2018 Super Bowl, and unlike the last experiment that I did do, that I will leave a link to in the top of the description box below, I'm actually going to use one of the teams. I'm going to use the Philadelphia Eagles because they were the winners of that Super Bowl. But in that particular video, I just had the computers play against each other because I didn't want to have any effect on the outcome. But I don't think I can just sit there for like an hour and watch two teams with zero speed. I want to play. But as mentioned, where things will get really interesting is when we do see how each team does in this simulation. Because once again, if I was to use a team in a franchise where every player had zero speed, even if every other stat and every other rating was 99 overall, and I played all 16 games, I would go 0-16. Because it's absolutely impossible. Since this is a rematch of the 2018 Super Bowl, I mean, doesn't it make sense that we make the event type Super Bowl? And because everybody is going to be zero speed, it'll be hard enough to have some big time plays. We'll put this on arcade mode just to see if it affects anything. But with that said, wish me freaking luck. What do I even title this video? I should title it Super Bowl, but it's with turtles. Because that's what it's going to be like. Everybody playing in today's game is a turtle. You see them running right now? That's going to be faster than what they run in the actual gameplay. And that's facts. Literally, them running right now is probably going to be times about 58 of how fast they're going to be running in the gameplay. Griffin Murphy. What a human specimen. Even Carson Wentz running out to do the coin toss is going to be faster than what they run in the gameplay. That's more like it. It's been probably a year and a half since I've played with a zero speed player. So this right here, it's always funny to see my initial reaction because I always forget how slow they actually are. That's actually faster than what I remember. I know that's not saying much, but that's it. I remember that's how you get the speed going. Darren, I'm going to bring the kickoff back. What are the goddamn odds, dude? Darren Sproles keep on hyena your way into the freaking end zone. This guy stumbling and rumbling, stampeding his way for a 102-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. Dude, what are the actual odds? Like, never in a million years did I actually expect that to happen. But Darren Sproles, obviously, confirmed most OP zero speed player in the history of football. This game could not have started any freaking better. Just for the memes, we are going to attempt fake field goal. Let's see. We need a dime. Run! It's beautiful! He was so goddamn slow. He was so freaking slow, dude, that I couldn't even cut. I could not cut back up the field. Now let's see if we can stop Mr. Tom Brady in this offense. James White is going nowhere. The only difference from the last zero speed video that we did do on the channel is the fact that we can do arcade mode now. So I'm not really sure if that's going to have much of an effect, but we will see today. Another handoff, James White. Poor fella. When we did these videos in the past, The problem wasn't stopping the team when they were running the football, it was stopping them through the air. Because it's almost impossible, man, to stop a team through the air. Just because you can't get there in time, like I said. Like, this is going to be difficult, especially with big old Rob Gronkowski. I mean, he's still a 97 overall minus his speed. If you pay real close attention to the receivers on a passing play, I think the reason why it's so hard to defend the passes because initially they run as fast as they're supposed to through their routes. That's an interception! Now the fact of the matter is, I don't think I'll be able to bring it back for a touchdown, but speak of the devil, or speak of the anti-devil, because we picked the ball off. Jerry, who are you? You're a good man. What I was trying to say is if you watch, the receivers actually run their routes for the first 2 or 3 seconds at full speed. But then once they catch the ball, or after their initial route gets ran, they go back down to reality, back down to below reality, and below gravity to 0 speed. But it doesn't matter when Tom Brady throws it directly to an eagle. Time to see if we can actually score on offense. I'm going to try my best not to use the hyena ability unless we have to. So we're going to try to just be generic. Darren Sproles sprinting with the football. That's what I like. Darren Sproles is a man, dude. Darren Sproles run. Darren Sproles is a fast boy. Darren Sproles OP. Most OP. I want to stampede away because I want this to be a... How is he running so fast? Dog, that is the fastest 0 speed player I have ever seen in my existence. Darren Sproles is an absolute legend. Darren Sproles, dog. He has 2 touches in this game, both for touchdowns. What a guy. What a human being, and what a human specimen. I have got to go back and make sure this guy has 0 speed, because that is ridiculous. Maybe it's a glitch in the system? No. Darren Sproles, 0 speed. And as you see how low all the running backs overalls are, because speed is obviously a huge factor when it comes to running backs. Same thing with wide receivers, although Alshon Jeffrey's still a 77. But I'm telling you, man, that's the fastest 0 speed I've ever seen in my life. Your Eagles, in today's video, already take a 14-0 lead. And we're going to try this fake extra point one more time. Because there's no way Zach Ertz does what he did last time again. I mean, he's open. We get the dime. Run upfield. This time, what is up with all these broken tackles? I know arcade mode is a little bit different in terms of being able to break a couple more tackles than normal. But this is ridiculous. And as you guys saw, this is... I mean, I'm pretty sure it is on All Madden, so this is insane. Yep, All Madden. Big hit again. Arcade mode is OP. You gotta love arcade mode. I didn't think it would have this much of effect, but it did. So the first 3rd down that we're held to today, 3rd down and 3, and being strategic here, since I already mentioned how the receivers run their routes, although they do have 0 speed. I brought out 5 receivers at a time. See if they get open. I mean, they literally, I think passing the football is cheating. Now, I am curious to see if you run a fly route down the field, if they run the full entire fly route with their initial speed. And they don't. They definitely don't. So the fly routes are unlike the other routes. Fly routes, they run with 0 speed the whole time, but the crossing routes and the slants, they run full speed until they catch the ball. Only on the RBT channel can you learn the meta for 0 speed Madden gameplay. Giving Carson one more attempt. Hyena in his way up the field for another Eagle touchdown. We're doing a little jig. He does his jig faster than he actually runs with the football. Once again, gonna try another fake field goal. Pass here. He's so open. So open. Get the dart. We get the dart. Zach Ertz, easy money. Another interception is arcade mode? Give the opposing team like extra CTE? Like what's going on here? Toss play is going to be interesting to try out. Look at him. What happened to Dante Hightower? I want to score a touchdown without pressing the Y button, which is what I like to call the hyena. We're going to try it this drive. A hyena-less touchdown drive. Darren Sproles. I don't think anybody can catch up to him. I mean, look how fast this man is. Let's jiggle our way down the sideline. Darren Sproles, nice little 15-yard carry. Gonna go back to the QB draw, and once again, try to score hyena-less. So slowly, but surely, Carson Wentz picking his holes. No way. No freaking way, dude. He broke his tackle faster than he sprints. So this particular fake field goal never works in normal Madden. Let's test it out with some zero-speed gameplay. I don't think I've ever seen anybody have this play work, but it very well might. I'm not going to click the Y button. You have to score this touchdown fair and square. Dallas Gobert. Oh, I could have definitely high-ended my way into the end zone. Not good for me. The Pats are going 5 wide here. They might actually be able to get a field goal. Wide open Gronk. This is not good. How is he so fast? Like, once they get out of their initial juke or spin move, they're fast, and then they slow down again. But Rob Gronkowski, zero speed, puts the Patriots on the board. And I'm upset, because that's with only 1 freaking second left. Well, we're into the 4th quarter now. The question is, can the Patriots come back? And I doubt it, because I legitimately think we could let them run for 3 straight touchdowns, and they wouldn't get 3 straight touchdowns before the clock expired, because it would take them more than 5 minutes. And I say that, dude. Can't catch up with freaking Chris Hogan here. And he's going to get up. Arcade mode is mental. Absolutely mental. We about dove and caught him. So it took 2 dives to catch him. But zero speed Patriots. Man, maybe I shouldn't have spoke too soon. Fake punt. 4th down and 10. Come on, Johnston. Who's going to be open? RB's open. We got the throw. Cut. Yep, that's called an exorcism. Well, the Patriots are trying to make this a game for sure. Throwing the football once again. Look at him. Look at him. Got that initial speed burst breaking all these tackles. Oh, thank God for the X button. I honestly shouldn't have said what I said, because this is getting a little bit too close for comfort. Now, as long as they run the football, we're gonna get fumbles. That's actually funny. So we're gonna get the win. It was a little stressful at the end there. God, looks like they're bringing a freaking blitz, dude. So Y is so wide open. If he can get to the football, that's a catch. Alshon Jeffrey. Hail Mary. Once again, another play to add to your arsenal for meta plays when it comes to zero-speed Madden gameplay. The Hail Mary. So we send the rest of it. The Patriots ended up scoring again, 38-24. And it looks like your Eagles, the zero-speed Eagles at that, reigns victorious over the New England Patriots once more in a Super Bowl setting. Now it's time for the franchise experiment. So we actually won 2 games. I am curious, who the heck did we end up beating? We beat the... Oh, okay, that makes sense. We beat the Eagles in the preseason. Regular season, we beat the Dolphins and the Chiefs, which is hilarious. And the reason that's funny is because in the last experiment video that I did do, once again, I will leave a link in the top description box below, the Patriots were a full 99 overall team in that experiment. And they lost 1 game, went 15-1. And the one team they lost to, yep, you guessed it, the Chiefs. So they can't beat the Chiefs with a 99 overall team, but they can beat the Chiefs when their whole entire team has zero speed. So that just shows you, man, it's a little bit of a wild game. But they did beat the Dolphins, and they did beat the Chiefs. Now the question is, how did the Eagles end up doing? What on God's freaking earth, dude? What was their actual record? They won 6 games. Imagine that. With a zero-speed team winning 6 games. Tom Brady's nowhere to be seen, but he did have 4,329 passing yards. He threw 11 interceptions. That's not bad for a quarterback whose every freaking target had zero speed. Rushing-wise, that's what I expected. James White only 2.2 yards per carry. So that's another reason this team was so bad, because the running backs were awful. Because they were below 60 overall. Not only that, obviously they had zero speed. And Josh Gordon, although he had zero speed, had 736 yards. Julian Edelman had 823. On the 2 LA teams, which is funny because in every experiment I've ever done previously, when we've done multiple seasons within one experiment, the LA teams always make the Super Bowl, but they always lose. They can't lose when they're both in the Super Bowl. So what team wins LA? Ends up being the... Wow, Chargers beat the Rams 35-7. I really do think the Rams have lost every single time they've been in the Super Bowl in any of the experiments I have done. But that's beside the point. Hopefully you guys did enjoy today's Madden experiment. If you did, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe if you are new. Let me know in the comment section below any experiments that you do want me to do between now and the launch of Madden 20. And if you see any good ideas down there, make sure to thumbs them up so I can see the ones that you guys do want me to do as videos. I'll catch you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. God bless and peace.